we've not had anybody spilling coffee in a really long time, so. Now that document is the single most important document in Scottish history, and the whole document is written in ancient Latin. And just because I'm so fluent in Latin, I'll ad hoc translate this passage, but it will show you a little bit of how much passion was in that letter that was sent to the Pope. This is probably the first time they've seen it this year. How beautiful is this? Really beautiful. Wait.
Okay, let's go. Going on the dock.
Crusader is just about right beneath us right now in 750 feet of water. You probably also know all the facts and figures there are about the Loch. The fact that we've got 7.5 billion cubic meters of water here. That's 3 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. It's all fresh water. Every single drop of it is rain that's fallen on the hills around here. We have 700 square miles of catchment for the Loch, and 10 rivers flow into Loch Ness. Only one river flows out. That's the River Ness that flows out. Even to this day, strange sights are seen on the Loch on a regular basis. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you might see.
Caution may enhance Nessie's sight. A nip of whiskey. Nessie. Yeah, Loch Ness. It's like an L and then an N, you know? Like, that's very clever. I like it. Oh! The perfect picnic spot exists. Oh my gosh. Dude, I've been looking forward to the magnets. The magnets. Dude, this is perfect. Like, oh my days. Okay, go ahead. This one. I like the cow as well. It's also really cool. This one's also cool. It's abstract. I think I'll go for this one though. Wait, can I show the cookies? We just went to the Highlands today, which was gorgeous. I didn't expect it to be that. That was really magical. That was, we had such a nice tour guide. I forgot his name. I think it was Dan, and the driver was called Alan. He was so funny and also so knowledgeable. The whole day was just very nature filled, and I really needed this, I think. Like, during fall, usually I stay inside a lot because it's raining and I kind of don't feel like going out there. I just feel like sitting in my bed all day. But lately I've just been wanting to take more action, just get out there a bit more, because the whole day I'm behind my phone and then I'm on my computer working, well, on my laptop working and stuff. But then if I take a break from my laptop, I go on my phone. But then I saw this TikTok and it explained that when you take a break on your phone, you're like still using the same part of your brain that you're using when you're doing work on your laptop. So in order to give that part of your brain a rest, you should really go for a walk, or I don't know, make a drink or something. Just get out of your head and get out of your phone. The tour guide and then Amy later mentioned it as well, that like they described the pubs over here as an extension of the living room, which I think was very beautifully worded, because like, I don't know, that just sounds so wholesome, you know? Like, when we were in the pub, Amy called it a nice third space to have after like working and stuff like that, just going to a place that's not energy draining, but kind of a place to relax and unwind, you know? So I thought that's a really cool way to see it and describe it. So that was a nice experience. I'm really tired though. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the museum, and then we're gonna go to the Edinburgh Castle, which I'm also really excited about. Anyway, I am tired. I haven't taken out my makeup yet, so that's what I'm gonna do. Good night. Breakfast run.
Not run, marathon. Marathon today.
These steps, definitely. Cute. Yes. There's a heart. Happy birthday. That's cute. There he is. How cute. Okay.
Das erste Mal gesehen. Auf wie heute. Das zweite Mal gesehen. Wir sind dann abends in einer Bar gewesen.
So this is like my fourth attempt trying to film this. Okay, I wanted to talk about my last day in Edinburgh because it was such a great day. In general, this trip just blew me away. My best friend surprised me for my birthday. That's why we went to Edinburgh. She planned everything. And it was so amazing because our travel styles go really well together. We're very attuned to each other. And when we are both a little low on energy, we both exactly know what we need. And I think that's really, really amazing to have a best friend like that. On the last day, we went to the Holyrood Palace. As a Dutch person, I really love seeing Dutch influence when you're traveling and when you go to a museum. For example, there was this one room and it was a display of, it's supposed to be 111 paintings, but there were only 93 displayed, I think. And they're all men, and then there's this one painting of a woman, which is Mary Queen of Scots, and the painting was made by Jacob de Wet II, I think. And yeah, I think it was just really cool. And after we exited, we went through the other rooms, saw the other artifacts, and then lastly we went to the room of Mary Queen of Scots. And this place, to me, I was really blown away by the history of the place, and just when you're standing there and you realize, wow, so much happened here, and still all of these stories and these artifacts, they're preserved and passed on, and everything is documented, and we still pass it on to this day. It's so crazy how significant it still is, and how everything is just there. You can visit it, and seeing it in real life is so different than reading about it in the books, and it really just blew me away. And then there was this other painting in the room of Mary Queen of Scots. Again, it was a full body painting, and it was really big, and it just made such a big impression on me. And then next to all of these head and shoulder portraits, there was one big painting. It was really high up, so I stood there for a while, and there was so much going on in the painting. And then I was looking at it and I was going, oh wait, this painting really reminds me of Hieronymus Bos, which is a Dutch painter. So I was like, oh, is this painter also Dutch? So we asked the employee in the room, and she looked it up, and she said it's a Dutch painter. His name is Lodewijk Toeput, which is such a Dutch name. I thought it was very cool how you could actually see those influences. But after I asked her all of those questions, she told me that you can look it up on the website actually. So I looked it up, and the painting is called Pleasure Garden with a Maze. And first, when I heard the name, I was like, Pleasure Garden? Like, that sounds very scandalous to be hanging in the room of Mary Queen of Scots. But the name comes from the pleasures of life, which in this painting is dancing, music, and food, which is really cool because on the left corner you can see people enjoying music, like playing flute and I think a violin or something. And on the right there's this table set up, and someone is bringing the food. And then in the middle, throughout the maze, you can see people just dancing, also having a dinner, and you can see them riding a horse and stuff. And there's like a lot of birds on the painting as well. There's like some peacocks and some swans. I can honestly talk about paintings for hours, but let's not. So after that we went to the castle. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the cannon being shot because it was a Sunday and they don't do that on Sundays. So then we just had some food and it was time to go home. And I love traveling for museums and culture and history. It was a very nice escape, just a cute weekend escape. For Amy, it was because she needed to get away from work, and for me, it was because I needed to get out of my head because I am an overthinker and I overthink so many things. So just being in nature, standing in an incredible place like that really makes you go, okay, what am I worrying about? What am I afraid of? Let me just enjoy life and not overthink every single thing that I do, because personally I think too much and then I do, but I think I should, and a friend of mine told me this as well, like, Anissa, you should just do and think later. And I'm like, okay. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.